last time on becoming a full-time content creator. You guys got to see me add some new products to my inventory for Candid Beauty Emporium, and you got to see the behind the scenes of how I prep for launch day, which will be July 7th. 2025 at 7 p.m. So if you haven't done so already, go ahead and mark your calendars for the relaunch of Candid Beauty Emporium featuring all new products. And I can't wait for you guys to shop with me. Now let's go ahead and get into this week's video. So you guys, it is almost time for my interview. My interview is scheduled for 1:30 today. It is currently 1:17, so I am just online waiting to join the Teams chat. The Teams meeting. I'm a little nervous. Like, I feel like I asked all my questions yesterday or the day before yesterday at the phone screening, and I feel like she told me a lot about the position. So I'm curious to see how this interview is gonna go, and like if it's gonna be one of those interviews where they ask a question like, name a time when you had to. I hate those questions. Like, yes, I always have a response for them, but I feel like, I don't know, to me, I feel like those type of questions don't allow you to see the true candidate that you're seeking. But whatever. Needless to say. I hope I do good for this interview, so wish me luck, you guys. I am gonna also send an email to follow up with the interview, follow up the lady from the interview that I had last week. And I'm gonna let y'all know how that goes. So I'll be back after my interview. All right, y'all. So I just finished my interview. Excuse me. It was probably about like 35 minutes. And she was exactly on time. That camera cut on right at 1:30, so I appreciate that. The interview went good. Sorry, I'm checking my email. I don't know what this is talking about. The interview went good. She said that I should hear back from Christy, who is the HR person, by the end of next week, just because there's a holiday falling in between. The role sounds promising. I'm hopeful. Guess what kind of question she asked? Name a time when... But, okay. But the way she did it was very conversational, not very formal. Very professional, but not super, super formal or anything, because my answers were very professional, but informal as well. Very conversationalist. So right now I really want to go ahead and take the rest of my hair down because I never got around to doing the back of my hair. I hope you don't start barking. But my neighbor has asked for the links to the Amazon cart for the apartment decor. So I am gonna go ahead and start organizing that stuff. And what I'm gonna do is, for each item, I'm gonna try to select multiple options, 3 options. One for a low end price range, a medium price range, and a little bit more on the expensive side. Now, when I say expensive side, I mean your regular, average, everyday budget expensive, not Beyonce expensive. We're not spending $1,000 on one chair. Like not like that. No shade to Beyonce. I love Beyonce. Hold on, I ain't mean it like that. But you know, we ain't got Beyonce money. Is what I'm saying. So I'm actually about to get into that. And then I'm going to check in with Miss Tracy to see what we got going on for level 11 because it is a holiday coming up. And I do believe we have some events scheduled for this month. So that's pretty much how my day is about to go right now. So right now I am actually doing a mock-up for the living room decor for my neighbor, and I think it looked pretty good actually. Of course, this is only one side of the room, so I have to do the others. Um, how do I get the template to be the same? I gotta find like a different template, or oh, here we go. Here we go. Okay, never mind. Found it. So I am switching between Canva, Google, and Amazon just to like find images of the ideas that I have for this space based off our consultation and the walkthrough that we did together. And so I'll send this as like a visual representation of the design idea that I have for his apartment. And then no, you don't want to play fetch no more? And then I'll send everything over to him once I've like got it all figured out. So, I started in the living room, and the living room is pretty much kind of like the same setup as my living room. So, I started on this side of the wall for the mock-up, and now I'm gonna do that side. So my neighbor has a projector, so that would not be a TV there, but he does want curtains. He does want curtains, and he does want a TV console, even though he don't got no TV. So I'm trying to find something that's masculine, gives luxury, but it's not overpriced, and it's not like gender specific or gender neutral. It's not gender neutral. So yeah, so far so good. It's been easier than I thought it was gonna be. So I'm grateful for that because I've tried to do the room mock-ups using Canva before, but it wasn't necessarily easy for me. So now this is a little bit better. I'm gonna show you guys what I came up with because I like it. I really like it. I think it definitely matches up with the idea that we discussed for his home, as far as like his colors, his theme, like what he wants it to give. So, and I'm trying to stay within a reasonable price range. Now, granted, the items that are on the mock-up won't necessarily be the specific items that I send him the links for unless he wants that. Like, for example, these end tables that I found. If he wanted these end tables, I think he should get these end tables because these are really nice end tables. Then he can get the link for those. But like the couch is just a placeholder, just to say you want a black sectional couch. Now, what was I looking for? Oh, curtains. And I don't know if people know this or not, but home decor is expensive. So I hope you ready to spend a bag, because it ain't gonna be cheap. And I'm not cheap either, so there's that. It's not really that hard for me to find masculine looking items, just because I feel like I kind of have a masculine style when it comes to decor anyway. So yeah, I think It's okay. So let me show y'all. This is what I got for the living room so far. Trying to work in some color, but still keep it pretty neutral. So this is working on the other side now, which would be the side with the window. Okay, Canva, don't start with the crazy stuff, please and thank you. Thank you. Copy, copied. Click, paste. Why is it still pasting the wrong thing? Image copied. So paste it. You see what I'm talking about? Just when I was talking about how easy it was getting. Try this again. Maybe it's not meant for those curtains to be it. There we go. This should work. Okay. And do the background remover. So I just finished up doing the June analysis report for level 11. It is making some progress. The numbers are looking good. They could always look better, a lot better actually. Especially for like the likes and stuff. The Facebook page definitely gets less engagement compared to the Instagram page. I am also making the TikTok page today. I was supposed to make it a few days ago, but I was having some technical issues that was really getting in the way. Also, I need to reach out to Miss Tracy to ask her some questions so that I can set up the TikTok page, because I originally was going to set it up through Facebook, like just connect it to the Facebook. But if the Facebook account is the reason why we're having issues with doing the boosting or advertising features like on the Facebook and Instagram posts, then I don't want to connect the TikTok to the Facebook. I'd rather just do the TikTok separate. That way you can still use the boost post feature for the TikTok. So I do have to discuss that with Miss Tracy. Also, I did just go ahead and create the event calendar for August. So August is looking pretty booked and busy, which is great. We love that. We're still trying to figure out how to work in some community events. I do think that there should be at least one community event every quarter. We are in July, so that's what, the second or third quarter is. Second, we're just now getting into the third quarter of the year. So maybe we probably won't do one for August, but maybe for September, we can do one, and that'll kick off the fall. And then she's also going to be out of the country in October, so we won't have any events planned for October. So I think having the third quarter community event in September would actually be great, because then she can kind of take October off. I think she's taking like a couple of weeks, maybe the whole month off. I think it's the whole month. And then use that time to let the leads build up. So hopefully by the time she come back, we'll have some stuff booked and ready for November and December. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and send the calendar and the analysis reports over to her now, and then I'm gonna go get myself ready for today. So one of my friends did just text me and ask me if I wanted to come visit her today, and we're gonna do Mexican food and drinks on her. Of course, I told you guys I love my friends. They're always treating me out. Like, why would I date a man who's gonna do less for me than my friends? That makes no sense. Anyway, different story for a different day, y'all. So after I go get myself together, I still have to wait for her. She's currently out at the mall with her family and stuff right now, so I still have to wait for her to get back to me. But after I get myself together, my neighbor is gonna go ahead and send me the money for us to start getting the stuff for the items for his new apartment. So I am gonna go ahead and send the links over. Well, not send the links, but I'm gonna attach the links in this. What is this called? Whatever, the model that I did for him. And that way, once I download this and send it to him, wherever he clicks, it'll just automatically have the link, so he can buy whatever he likes in the picture. Now, we did make some changes to some of these things, such as the couch. So he told me exactly what kind of couch he wants now. So I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can find that and put that on this model thing. I don't really know what it's called, y'all, but yeah. I don't know if I showed y'all how it looks, but I love it actually. So okay, so this is what we got for the living room. I think you guys seen this part. So this would be, I did not finish it. All the rooms are not done, but this would be the idea for the living room. We're gonna change this. He would rather do a modular sectional couch, because he wants to have like the movie theater vibe. So that would be one side of the living room. This would be the other side of the living room, because he has a projector in his living room. So I just put this there as a placeholder. He also wants like a long TV console. And then this is what the sunroom area would look like. We're probably gonna switch this table out. Yeah, I might switch this table out and put it in the living room, because he wants it to be two modular sections for the sofa on the left side, then the table, and then two modular sections on the right side. And then in here, because he wants this to be like his little hookah lounge area, he wants a table that has like a shelf situation, so that he can at least sit the hookah up and then put like all of the hookah accessories and stuff down on the shelf. So yeah. And then he's Haitian, so of course I did like some Haitian artwork and the little decor ladder with like the Haitian blanket or Haitian flag over it, draped over it. He also has a desk. He has a dog that would go over in this corner, but you can't see it on the page, but you know, it's there. And then this is what I came up with for the bedroom. We're thinking we're gonna do blue, but we might do green, but blue is what we got for right now. So he wants to do a double layered curtain. He wants the sheer and the blackout curtains. He loved this bed, and quite frankly, why wouldn't you? Because it's fire. I did a great job with that. We're still talking about like the wall art photo piece. He's a guy, so I want to keep the room pretty like simple, but still styled, if that makes sense. And then I didn't get to finish the other side of the room, but he wanted the dressers to match the nightstands. So found that one. And then we would do a plant over here. The window wouldn't be here. That would be substituted for a closet. Y'all, I don't know what I just did, but please undo it. Yeah. This would be substituted for the closet door. So we're gonna put like a blanket, not a blanket, a plant over there and something else. I haven't figured that part out yet. But I still have to do like the kitchen and all this other stuff. But so far it looks so good. I already, you know, he came over and we talked about everything. So he likes the design so far, and we're gonna move forward with this design with some modifications, which is great. So just a quick update on this. It's mostly just because the man was walking around. I was trying to wait and let him walk around. Hey, friend.
You watch Love Island? Wow.
Okay, friends. So just spending some time with my boo. I miss her. We just finished our lunch, and it was cool. Our waiter was real cool. I think we probably got, you know, a little bit under the influence, not much, but I don't know why black people just be making their own words up.
Oh, okay.
Why black people just be making their own words up? Because the first restaurant we was trying to go to was really El Gente.
El Gente.
Okay. Yeah, according to Teresa, it was El Gente.
I mean, they don't care. They're getting my $L.
$L?
Yes.
It's not how Spanish works, friend. It's okay. It's okay. They get her dinero.
Dinero.
There you
Peso.
go. Bam, peso.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We know something. The fuck? Niggas, hey, where we going? It look like I'm getting kidnapped.
What?
Where we going?
To my house.
It look like. Sorry, I fell asleep watching Criminal Minds last night, and the first episode the dude was kidnapping the lady. It kind of looked like this.
I would kidnap you.
Would you?
And do what with you?
I mean, I got my own car. I'm a good time. Fuck you mean? I'm a good time. I mean, I got my own car, so I can leave, I would hope.
This is the way to my house.
Oh,
This is not
the
the
back
way.
road.
This is not the way we came. I don't know if this is considered a back road. It's just not the way we came.
I'm finally making my way around to doing some product photos. I actually just finished doing product photos and videos. The last thing I'm about to do is do a new lash set using the Kimmiebeetv Emporium lash cluster kits. So I'm gonna record this just to have it as a video that I put on the website and on social media. So hopefully try not to make it too long. I might actually have to do two, so I'll do the one, because I need to, if I'm gonna put it on the website, it needs to be a shorter, condensed version. So I'll probably just end up showing like a before and after, or like a before and maybe me putting on 1, 2, or 3 clusters, and then the after, just to make it quick. And then the other one, I'm gonna like talk through, like sell the product basically. So that's just what I'm doing right now. And again, I wish I could show you guys like the behind the scenes as far as like how I do it, how I set up everything. But since I can't right now, we'll get there. But for now, I'm just gonna come back with the finished product so you guys can see her done. Granted, you guys have seen me with my lashes done before all the time, actually. But we're gonna specifically be using these, and then the Kimmiebeetv Emporium Bond and Seal Stick. Now, I usually always use this anyway, but I usually use it in combination with regular eyelash glue, and I put this on my lashes and I dip the clusters in this just to help them hold a little bit longer and stick better. And also when you use the lash glue, your clusters come off like this, like in a strip, so that you can reuse it. So this is what it looks like when it just come off one by itself. And then when you use the like lash glue, they come off in a strip. So some people reuse these. I don't. I throw these away. But some people do reuse them. So if you wanted to reuse them, you can. Just as long as you clean them. So I did go ahead and clean my lashes and everything this morning using the lash shampoo and a little water bottle and the cleaning brush and stuff. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and record these videos, and I'll be back to show you guys what it looks like when I'm done. This is the final result from my lash clusters. I did have to make some alterations midway through because I wasn't liking the lash mat that I was using. So I did end up double stacking them, which was absolutely unnecessary because I like the way it is single stacked, but I double stacked them for the video for TikTok. Well, for Instagram and for TikTok. So I'm really just about to add in these photos to the website because I was able to get some of the content photos, or not some, but all of the content photos before I did my lashes. So I did get the videos and the photos and everything. So right now I'm just gonna go in and add these photos. I sent them to my email already, so they should already be there. For me personally, it's easier to do everything for one item at a time as opposed to trying to do all of them at the same time. I am gonna change the price of this though. Decided I wanted to do 22 just because it is a larger bottle. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add the description for the hair strengthening tonic. I always like to know like what it is I'm buying before I buy it. So if there are websites and they have like ingredients listed or a picture of the label that shows the ingredients, then you know I'm more likely to buy it because I know what's in it, and also I know what's not in it. So for people who have like allergies or sensitive skin, it's best to put the ingredients on there. Okay, so this is one thing that I always struggle with is doing descriptions. I don't know why I always struggle with that, but yeah. This is my issue, doing the descriptions. But since this one was already done on the bottle, on the label, it wasn't that hard. So we're just gonna save that. Product is saved. And the picture saved. I don't know, did y'all see the pictures? Let me show you. See, it looks so good, right? I think my hands might look a little ashy, but I am happy with the clarity of the picture, and like using the plant for the background was amazing because it was aesthetic and I didn't have to set any props up. That was really why I was procrastinating, because I don't feel like doing all the props and you gotta reset it every time. And so doing it this way was actually amazing. So moving on to the next one is the cluster tray. You guys, Michi is eating, so Don't mind the noise. So this is what it would look like from a client's perspective, or from a customer's perspective, with the pictures. And I just think it looks so nice. I'm gonna leave the lash cluster trays at the same price. I'm not gonna change that. Now my issue is, why ain't it saving? Okay. Did it save? Okay. And then this says that I have 0 in stock, so I need to fix that. These are $8 each kit. Comes with an encased spoolie brush, lash cleaning brush, shampoo, and wax bottle. Okay. So it don't come with, I decided to take the other items out and just have those be included as a part of, oh, I do need to go back and add that for the lash cluster tray. I need to go back and add that as a part of the description. Okay, did that, and then I'm gonna go back and for the lash cluster tray. I don't know what's happening with my voice. Save that. And then I need to go into inventory to fix this. So lash cluster care kit, I think I had like 12 or 13 or something like that. And that's done as well. So I'm gonna save these, and then I am just gonna make sure I take the website off of live mode until the 7th. Candid Beauty Emporium relaunches tomorrow at 7 p.m. Make sure you shop.